Oh, one thing too, I'm learning about this place. Before I forget, is you think you're going through situations you're by yourself, you really are not. So even for one problem I have with you, and a lot of men, and people don't consider the fact. And I hear this all the time from human sex traffickers. She came in from rape, by the way, from last night, straight from SFPD. And the officer called to check on her today. And I know how that's about to go. But the amount of pressure you guys put on women. So if it was really meant to happen, you shouldn't have to manipulate or make somebody feel bad for saying, you know what, I don't feel like doing this. And make them second guess themselves. So not just about the sex, manipulation, period. And the passive aggressive shit, and the people try to play victim, but actually are the predators, you know what I'm saying? That woe is me shit, that guilt tripping shit is not the spirit. And it's bad because sex no longer becomes enjoyable. It starts to feel like a chore. Because you're doing it to make the other person happy. And if you feel like you're going to reject them, they'll sit there and make you feel guilty. I'm not the one that feels that way. It's not always about sex. You know what I find also interesting too is as much she says they've been sold into this gang, she has never once, she found love at one time when she was 21 and the boy passed away and he loved her. Not everything's about sex. So she's been here even before, since that time, she's 30 years old. She's never known what it feels like to be taken on a date and have someone love you for you. Not expecting pussy at the end of the date or whatever else. So I'm saying this to say it's not always about sex. Sex is wonderful, but there's more to it than that. And when it starts to feel like an obligation or a chore, what about the mental and the spiritual? We kind of lose sight of that shit. And if I feel that if I reject you and say I just don't want to, which I don't want to, then you get upset. I don't want to put you into that abandonment issue. So I'm kind of stuck here. I enjoy it, but it's not necessary. Every single time you go out, it always ends with sex. About 98% of the time. So I don't know if it's a man thing, because it's not just you. And even to hear some of the shit that Mia said, she's game goofy as hell. But there's more out there than just sex. It's not necessary. I didn't realize I'm realizing I'm not the only one who goes to this shit. And y'all have a way of doing that shit. And again, that's a form of abuse, for manipulation, for the passive aggressive, and the control issue. Whether you like it or not, whether it's intentional or not, it's still a form of abuse. So that's food for thought. It's something that you don't intend to happen, but subconsciously, that's what's happening. And that's what puts me into a bad position, because I'm forced to feel like I have to do or perform as to how you want me to perform, but that's not how I feel. But anyway, I love you. I appreciate you and I adore you. And I'll talk to you later.